Hey guys, what is up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another Marvel Legends figure review, and today we're taking a look at this Weapon X Wolverine figure, a figure that's been out for ages now. I wanted to pick him up at the time, but I wasn't too bothered about him, and as you can see, I managed to get him reduced at one of my shops the other day. All the shops here in Scotland are finally opening up. I've been vaccinated, I've had both my vaccines, so I was more than happy to hit the town, see what was going on, do a bit of shopping. Went into Forbidden Planet, picked up this guy, picked up another two figures. I got the Napoleon Dynamite BSTA8. I don't know, it's a new figure company that I'm not used to, but I cannot wait to check out that figure on the channel, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. And I also got a Black Series figure. I got the Black Series Han Solo, which I'll also make a video on. Really excited for both those figures, and I'm really excited for this guy right here. He looks awesome. I picked him up because, as you can see, he was reduced, and he just looks like a beast. I think he'll make a great display piece, so I thought, yeah, I'll add him to my collection. Let me know, guys, what is your favourite X-Men film? Let me know down in the comments, because I love the X-Men movies. I love Wolverine. I love a lot of the X-Men characters. And for me, it's probably, I mean, I know it's not an X-Men film, but it's probably Logan, okay? I mean, you can include all the Wolverine films and things. Let me know down below what is your favourite. And while you're down there, guys, if you want to be so kind and do me a massive favour, hit that like button. And also hit that subscribe button to make sure you keep up to date with all my videos on collectibles and figures such as this guy right here. Let's not wait any longer, guys. Let's just get into the figure. Let's do what we always do in the channel and just take a closer look at the box. So I've not bothered taking the stickers off because I'm going to take this guy out of the box. As I said, it will make an awesome display piece. We've got the X-Men logo on top of this dusty box. It must have been sitting in the shop for a while. But yeah, we've got the X-Men logo, Marvel Legends. We've then got the display. And, oh man, he looks great. Can't wait to get him out. X-Men, Weapon X. Awesome picture at the side here. And you've got the back here. Weapon X. The Weapon X program experiments on humans and mutants alike, including Wolverine, who undergoes a brutal process that bonds adamantium to the skeleton. Yeah, that sounds brutal, especially when you see it in Origins Wolverine. And what was the other one Weapon X is in? It's an awesome scene, but it looks very sore. So other figures in the wave, Gambit, which would be a great figure. Marvel's Beast, another great one. I looked at the grey Beast in this channel, but I'd love a classic blue one. And none of the other characters I'm really familiar of, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, it looks like a cool wave. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get Wolverine out of the packaging. And here is Weapon X out of the box, and he looks like a beast. He looks so cool. I really like it. Here is the alternative head sculpt, and I don't know. I don't really like this. It's like, it just looks a bit weird. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know how comic accurate it is. I don't know if I've read any of the comics with Weapon X in them. I kind of feel like I have. I don't know, but it's a cool head sculpt. It's not terrible or anything. It's just I'm not really bothered about it, and I probably will keep the helmet sort of head on. I think the other one just looks cooler, and it reminds me more of Weapon X, I guess. But I mean, it's cool to have this, and yeah, I'll just keep it for keepsake. But not a massive fan of it overall, and I guess it's just personal opinion, really. Weapon X doesn't come with any other accessories, but let's just take a closer look at him himself. Really like this head sculpt. I think the helmet looks great. It just looks pretty cool. The sculpting and everything on the helmet, you know, it's quite busy, catches the eye. I really like it. Then you've got all these tubes and things running all over the figure around his arm. I really like that. I think it's great. And you've got the like cuffs and this going across the chest, the straps, and you know, the detail in them, really good. You know, you can see all that fine detail throughout. Nice silver paint apps to make it look like the buckles. Yeah, really like it. And of course you've got the body, and the body just looks ripped. I mean, it looks Wolverine, doesn't it? Like the chest hair running all down past his abs. looks exactly what I'd expect shredded Wolverine naked body to look like. And then you've got the hair and the biceps and everything as well. Big arms, I mean big biceps. Yeah, it looks awesome. The claws look really good as well. They're not warped at all, which is always good in a Wolverine figure to get nice straight claws. Quite like the design of those ones as well. Then you've got all this stuff going on. There's more Weapon X related things going on here. Then you've got your Wolverine butt, more hair and things going out the body. I just really like this body mold. I think it looks great. You know, for a, this sounds weird for a naked body, but you know what I mean. Like just for a kind of, it'd be what you'd expect Wolverine to be like, running through wherever it is, escaping from the Weapon X program. Feet look pretty good. Yeah, really just love the look of this guy, if I'm being honest, especially because I picked him up for a tenner. As I said, he just looks like he'd be a great display piece, and that's exactly what I'm going to use him for. He's going to be out on display 100%. So here is our Weapon X Wolverine next to our comic looking X-Force Wolverine. And yeah, these guys look great next to one another. You can see the claws are really different. I don't know what ones I prefer. I really like the look of both of them, if I'm being honest. But I also really like the fact that these guys are standing at pretty much the exact same height. So I like that continuity. That's what I want to say, continuity. And just to show off our Weapon X Wolverine, next to a more average 6-inch scale figure, we've got our X-Men Deadpool. And yeah, you can see the height difference here. Most of the time your 6-inch figures are going to be standing at Deadpool's height, and because Wolverine's a short guy, you can see he drops right down. I think these guys look cool next to one another. It's just I feel Weapon X is such a specific look for a character, which is probably why I didn't pick him up straight away. But now that I've got a few Wolverine figures, I really like the character. I thought it was a great addition. So I mean, if you're going for a Wolverine display, I would definitely include a Weapon X, but if you're going for like an X-Men display for your kind of generic characters, just shoving a Weapon X Wolverine probably just won't really fit, if you know what I mean. But nonetheless, I'm still loving this figure. And here is our comic Weapon X Wolverine next to our movie Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman. And yeah, these figures just look completely different. Claws and height, and just one being comic, one being movie. But it's a good comparison to see the differences in these Wolverine figures. And yeah, I just still love these movie figures, especially the Wolverines. Oh, they look awesome. If you haven't seen my review on this guy, guys, feel free to hop on over to the channel page. Got plenty of those Fox movie figure reviews up there. So let's just quickly run over the articulation on Wolverine here. He doesn't really move his head up. Moves his head down. You can move it left and right. It is a bit restricted with the straps and the hair, but you can move that left and right there. Get his arm moving. You can move it up, but this strap is resisting a wee bit, so I don't really want to move it any further than that. He's got a bicep swivel. He does have double jointed elbows. You can get his arm in about that much. Move his wrist backward and forward and rotate that round, and of course it is just the same on this arm here. He does have an ab crunch, so you can get moving that far forward, which is pretty good. Move all the way back like so. He can move at the waist like that. He's got an upper thigh swivel. He's got double jointed knees, so you can get his foot right back to his butt, and you can move his foot backwards and forwards like so, and he's got ankle pivot as well. So there we have it, guys. That's about it for this Weapon X Marvel Legends figure review, and I really like it. I mean, I've said pretty much everything I have to say. If you're wanting a Wolverine figure, this isn't exactly the essential, epitome of Wolverine, but it's a cool take on the character. If you're familiar with the character, if you're familiar with scenes from the films where he's Weapon X, the comics and everything, I'd definitely go for this guy. He looks great. But if you're just wanting a more generic Wolverine, I'd perhaps go for, the one that just came out in the House of X wave. It looks great. I've got plenty of Wolverine comic figures and things, so I've not went for that House of X figure just yet. If I do see it reduced, I might pick it up, just like I did with this guy, and I have no regrets. I think the sculpt is just fantastic. Everything going on, it looks so busy, and yeah, I kind of just expressed myself when I said it's going to make a great display piece. It is really a great figure for the display. With all that being said, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. While you're down there, if you want to do me a massive favour and hit that like button, and also just make sure you hit subscribe for future videos on figures and collectibles, such as this guy right here. As always, I'll leave the link to my Instagram down in the description below, where I'll definitely be posting some pictures of this guy. And just once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm loving all the support. Can't believe I'm past 100 subscribers now. That's crazy. But it's all thanks to you guys, so thank you so much. Thank you for all the continued support. Thank you for continuing to watch the videos. It blows my mind and I'm so grateful. I love making these videos and I'm going to continue to do so. So once again, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch yous on the flip-flop later. Cheers.